Welcome back. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf.
Hello.
So moving on for big organized crime, small time crooks, and some dengue fever. Now we are on to one of the ongoing luxurious supercar investigation by the DSI. So a lot of you may have heard the DSI said it's over 500 cars that need to be inspected.
Like a lot.
Yes, 500 cars is a lot, and a lot of that, and all of that, an expensive car, of course. Anyway, yesterday there were 5 cars that the owner brought in voluntarily, and so they inspected the car whether it's according to the paper that showed it's supposed to be bringing in parts and assembled in Thailand. So they paid a tax for not the whole car. The tax they pay is as the amount of parts, bits of pieces from different cars together. 4 out of 5, the DSI find out that the engine number, the VIN number, the vehicle number, the engine number, and everything match, which is mean possibly it's from the whole, not possibly, it is from the same car, all the parts. So they didn't really say whether it's part of the defense of the one of the owners said even though all the number match, so it's definitely look like it's all from the same car. This particular owner said his car imported in Thailand in pieces, so they disassemble it or something and then bring it in pieces.
That's a lot of work. Why would he do that?
Because from 300% tax, it come down a lot. I guess maybe it's worth it for him. Anyway, so they bring in Thailand and then assemble it to be a whole new car.
With the same serial number.
With the same serial number, but it's not, according to the owner, it's not the whole car imported. It's bringing it in parts. So
really?
Anyway, so 4 out of 5 yesterday. Well,
I'm sorry if I'm like really skeptical because that just doesn't sound right to me.
Well, but according to the law,
well,
it's
if
the
documentations is right, then I guess makes sense.
So I guess they need further investigation into whether this violated the law of imported
the
parts,
custom tax,
the custom tax of the imported parts or the whole car imported. So 4 out of 5 cars yesterday found to be suspicious. Yes. Well, you
4 out of 5. So
4 out of 5. You
out of
proven
500 something, 5
might be
came,
400.
And out of the 5 that came, 4 look suspicious.
Yes. But you're innocent until proven guilty. So.
That's true.
Anyway, today there will be another 5 coming in.
Okay.
And we probably will hear more. What they check is they gather all this number from different parts of the car and then check it with the manufacturer abroad.
Okay, to see whether or not it's matched.
Yeah, because they will be able to find the information, how it produced, how it manufactured in the first place, what parts come with it, or what's not, the spec of the particular car. So they should be able to find in more detail about it. So they said the 4 main car make of all this supercar or luxurious car is BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, and Rolls-Royce. I mean, if in other
nice cars.
Yes, Rolls-Royce too. I don't think you see that much Rolls-Royce in Thailand, or maybe I haven't get out that much.
I haven't seen it either. I mean,
Is
BMW we've seen a lot. I mean, I know you're a big fan.
Yes.
You had one before. She has a really nice BMW.
I think I even see more Porsche than Rolls-Royce in Thailand.
That's true.
But anyway, that's what they said. That's what the data said. The top brand.
You know why? I think because it's probably harder to find parking for Rolls-Royce. Because it's so big, right?
If you don't drive it around, what's the point of having them?
I don't know.
Keep it in a house and have it as an exhibition or something.
Oh, a lot of people do.
Anyway, yes.
A lot
so
of monks.
10. Yes, 10 cars in 2 days. I don't know how many more we have to go on to finish the whole 500 cars.
But at least we're going there, out of 5, 4 found suspicious. That's just not good.
Should we bet how many cars from today?
Like on air bet? Kun Tulip.
Just a cup of coffee. Just a cup of coffee, no money.
Anyway,
I don't know who's going to pick the lower number.
Right. Now, let's move on. We're not betting. To, like I said, a lot of monks also own luxurious car. And of course, Kun Tulip, we have talked about Luang Pu Nen Kam for the longest time. I know, you're sick of it. So do I. But the thing is, he seems to have more things, coming up every day.
Well, some of them, they said not him or not identifying that it's him.
Yeah, that's true. Now, let's hear this. There has been a talk about the whole situation, about his behaviors that has been ongoing. So finally, let me get his title straight. The Buddhist Supreme Patriarch or Prat Sangharat. Now he hasn't came out, but his secretary actually posted on the secretary's website, Prat Aninman Thamma Sayiko. Now he is the secretary to the
the patriarch.
The patriarch. There you go.
Supreme
Thank you very
patriarch.
much. The supreme patriarch of the Buddhism. Now he said that like a pope.
Yes, like a pope for
Buddhism. Just put it that way, because it's so hard for me to try to remember all the titles. However, the secretary tried to come out and say that, you know what, the patriarch himself has always come out and say that you're supposed to live minimally, because as a monk, that's what you should do. He said that even if someone give you things that just seems to be unnecessary for you to live your life as a monk, what you can do is you can say that, you know what, I'll give it back to you, or so on and so forth. You don't always have to accept it.
Right.
The thing is, so now a lot of people were actually talked about this due to the fact that Luang Pu Nen Kam not only have a problems with the whole jet things, and he also owned cars and inappropriately pose with the car
and brand name sunglasses
and handbags, Louis Vuitton handbag. Now they say that at this point there's also the incident about the whole land, the property things
the deeds of the property.
Exactly. And they went to talk to the owner of the land as well.
And the status of the temple, status of the Emerald Buddha image.
Exactly. And now there's another incident. Now this is Dr. Sukhum Wong Prasit. He is heading, the investigation at this point. And he said that he went to talk to, of course, Nang Lon, which is the owner of the property or lawn.
The land that the temple is building
Auntie Lon, they called her. Now she, of course, said that she has received a lot of death threats from the follower of Luang Pu Nen Kam due to the fact that she came out and talked to the reporter about it. Now, another interesting incident that came out, though, is that they say that they found a house, a very nice house that has been built, but it seems like it was abandoned. There you go, half done, like on a piece of land, not far from there. And they said that this was actually built by Luang Pu Nen Kam for a woman.
Right. The thing is, I saw in the news yesterday, the journalists interviewed the father, but they wouldn't say it.
Of the lady.
The father of the lady is supposedly this house built for her. They didn't exactly say it's Luang Pu Nen Kam, but they said famous monk.
Right.
But then you said in the news.
Oh yes.
In the news, it said even more information.
Yes, it said that
newspaper.
At this point the father came out and told the reporter that his family has been badly criticized by everyone after the report came out, because everyone thought that was Luang Pu Nen Kam who built it for his daughter. However, he said that it was a brother of Luang Pu Nen Kam who looks like Luang Pu Nen Kam.
But the thing, Well, is the brother of Lung Pu Nen Kam also a monk?
No.
Oh, the thing is, the interview that the father gave to the journalist specifically said that it's a monk, drive a car to his house in the middle of the night drunk, sometimes too drunk to walk himself to the house. People have to help him walk to the house.
Well, according to this interview, he said that it was a brother. So I'm not sure.
Maybe
so
it's the brother that
yeah, it's a
like
brother, which is look a lot like Luang Pu Nen Kam, and he's kind of like courting his daughter way back, a few years back, and now his daughter has already broken up with Luang Pu Nen Kam's brother. And she got married already, so she has her own family already. So
it's not a nice
thing.
thing
The father
to
just wants to be rid of these rumors and such. Now another interesting thing. Apparently, Luang Pu Nen Kam also a presenter for the air refresher. There you go. That particular box there.
The air purifier.
Exactly.
Something
So
like
this
that.
is on YouTube as well, apparently, and he was talking about how great it was, such and such. Hence, helping with the commercial of the particular products, and that seems to be not according to Buddhist regulation either for the monk.
Right, because back in the Buddhist era, while the Buddha is still alive, there was no air purifier.
Well, yeah, that. Or you're not supposed to associate with, commercial stuff like helping out, so on and so forth. Because the thing is, I think the more we hear about him, I'm surprised that
the less
he has
convinced
so
that
many followers.
Well, one of the quality of any person that have a lot of followers is the charm.
Right, to be able to talk nicely and
not talking about
convincing.
not talking about sex appeal, but talking about the charm to be able to
I know, like to manipulate and talk people, influence people,
to influence
believe.
people. Yes, and I think he possessed
that charm,
kind of quality, that kind of charm. So lots of people just like to hear him talk, and
which is such a shame. I mean,
and then they said there are already some people go through some of his teaching and preaching, and there's nothing wrong with his preaching.
Okay,
I guess it's more like all this thing that belongs to him or people give to him that start raising lots of questions.
I would like to believe that he started off pretty good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, you gotta have a good start before you can have all these followers. But I think as times go by, it might corrupted him, because obviously if he doesn't really, step away from all those sin or greed, I think anyone will be sucked into it, and this is a great case.
And that ceremony at Wat Pa Khantitam, it's tomorrow.
Okay, so will he be married?
If it's as scheduled, I remember it's 26th and 27th of June, which is supposed to be tomorrow.
I think.
So everybody believes that he will be there. So finally,
he better come back, because he has a lot of questions to answer, and I really, really do hope that he has a good explanation for it.
Because lots of people, after they hear the news, they already conclude that he is wrong. So it might be a better idea if he, or I don't know, something more clarified.
Or having some more believable excuses, because at this point he's going to have to convince me too. Now, moving on to another, it was big case, at the time. This is one of those social network gone seriously bad into the court. Into courtroom. Now, about Kun Chai Rachawat, of course, he's a well-known political comic artist. He always, of course, in any other countries, when you have a newspaper, there's always a section where, our cartoonist would actually drew some sarcastically
something
funny,
that mocked the politician or famous people.
Now, of course, at the time, Kun Chai Rachawat has wrote something that implied that might be that a lot of people seems to think that it was about the prime minister.
Right.
Let's just put it that way. I don't want to repeat it due to the fact that it's in the court right now, and I don't want to get in trouble either.
Let's say it's some his personal political comments
Right.
that actually.
Well, the thing is, he claimed that it wasn't anything political. He was just saying it. But, I think he's going to have to clarify himself in court due to the fact that, well, it is a political comic, right? It's sarcastically. So that was, one of his drawing, of course. And he said that at this time, he denied all the charges, that he was actually trying to tarnish the reputation of the prime minister. He said that wasn't it. He meant something else. So we're going to have to hear about it more. However, at this point, a lot of people actually went in front of the court to give him
Support.
Exactly.
Right.
Over hundreds, they say.
Yeah,
Because he had a lot of fans, obviously. There you go. And they say some even wear the white mask.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
While he's trying to say it's not, about politics,
Exactly,
I think his
so-
supporters shouldn't wear a white mask.
Exactly. So it probably will give him in a very difficult position as well. But, that's the update so far. And we will give you a little bit more info about it.
Well, he looked the same as I remember.
Okay, that's good. He doesn't age.
He doesn't age. Anyway, we'll take a short break.
Yes, please.
And we'll come back. And of course, the epic story on the rice price pledging scheme continues.
And I have a very interesting case of conspiracy about buying the MPs off the Pheu Thai party.
Okay. So don't go anywhere. We're coming back soon. Stay tuned.